morning here. We're at Bass Fest, Lake Travis, 2018. It's really early. It's kind of, it's kind of an interesting launch facility here, and that the lake is like 18-foot low right now. And so we kind of pull up. So we're up here a little early doing our morning routine. Everything they do bigger in Texas. So if you look over here, it's kind of hard in the dark, but you'll see they've got 2 fire trucks and a giant American flag set up here. So they always do it right down here for Texas Fest. Toyota's a huge supporter of this, and we've donated a lot of money. I think over $3 million now to Texas Parks and Wildlife through these events down here. So this week we're showcasing Lake Travis. It's a really unique lake in the fact that a couple of years ago it was down over 50-60 foot for a period of time, and the bank really grew up with a lot of brush and mesquites and bushes and things like that, and then the lake filled back up. And when it does that, it's like a new lake, all those new nutrients, all that cover in there. They had a couple incredible spawns, so the lake is just absolutely loaded with young bass right now. I mean, you go down the bank and it's just 10 to 13 inches like crazy. You can catch 50, 75 a day in a lot of cases, but catching a big one is a challenge. They have stocked Florida strain bass in here. Texas Parks and Wildlife has really done a great job of trying to manage this lake. It's a unique lake for Texas because it's real deep, clear, and rocky. It reminds me of Table Rock in that sense, in that it has a lot of that deep timber and a ton of bass in it. But again, catching those big ones is going to be a challenge. I think all the guys that I've talked to, it's been very random to get a big bite. So whoever can unlock that secret and figure out how to get those little bit bigger bass is really going to have a leg up here. And boy, if you can get out and have a really good day, it's going to be important. For me, it's all about the conditions. Today it's slick and sunny. It's hard to fish moving baits on a situation like that. There's going to be a deep bite, and then there's going to be the fish in the docks. This lake is really developed, and it should be a pretty interesting week. This is going to be a fun one to watch on the weekend on Bassmaster Live. We've got great conditions coming for Saturday and Sunday, although this is probably one of the busiest lakes that you'll ever see the Bassmasters on. I mean, there's just an incredible number of marinas and pleasure boats and pontoon boats, and with these temperatures being in the upper 90s, being a nice sunny weekend here in May, I think you're going to see a ton of traffic on this lake, and it's going to affect the fishing for sure. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we can do here at Bass Fest in 2018, Lake Travis. Stay tuned.